Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding our inner Barack and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, how about we go with Terrence J and Jasmine Sanders? You remember Terrence J from the second generation? Put respect on it. AJ and Free, honey. Okay, the second generation, the resurgence of 106 in part. And this Jasmine Sanders, I think she's a model, right?
Okay.
So I just thought that was just something. He kind of play under the radar. I don't know how to explain him. Like, he's always there, but he's not there. He's like the male version of Lala. I like Lala, but she be around a lot. Like, I'm always hesitant. I think this is the Detroit girl in me that's been touched by white hands. When everybody friend, it just makes me hesitant. Look, maybe I don't burn too many bridges.
Maybe.
But everybody friend.
Everybody friend.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what he reminds me of. Like, he pops up in everything from BET to, what was he in? Some type of,
was he
Tyler
on
Perry.
E?
He on E. And it was in Tyler Perry. Was it Steve Harvey?
Think Like a Man.
Like, it's just very neutral, right? You don't hear about nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy, nothing too low. He just continues to get a steady paycheck. He actually looked like he's trying to be on that Ryan Seacrest life. Which I am too.
What's wrong with that?
Maybe I need to stop saying crafty cracker so I can be the female Ryan Seacrest. Who would that be? Ellen? I don't know. Because Ellen got 1,000 shows too. They wish they was Oprah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You got to be a little bit more kufu like Oprah. Like,
Kufu?
Kufu.
You don't think I'm kufu?
Not going around saying CC all the time.
I explained my definition of crafty crackers, and I did not say that. I got to be like a white man. I have white friends.
Oh. Are you trying to Donald Trump us right now?
I do got white friends.
I know you do, but just like they be like, I have
that's what
black
I'm saying.
friends,
I'm trying to be like them. If they can do it, why can't I?
Okay.
I have white friends who will vouch for me and give me a reference.
Okay. Until they hear you say crap.
I'm sure they might have heard me say it. Okay, if they're my friend. They know I'm not talking about them. Ain't that what rappers say? I ain't talking about all hoes. I'm not talking about all women. I'm just talking about the hoes.
I'm just talking about the hoes I'm rapping about. I'm just talking about the hoes that's dancing to my
I'm not talking
song.
about all women. I'm talking about the hoes. Same thing for me. I ain't talking about all white people. I'm just talking about the crafty ones.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with nifty niggas. Why ain't y'all mad when I say nifty niggas? Because y'all know it's what? Nifty niggas out there. Same thing with white people. White people know it's crafty crackers out there. They got one in office. They know.
They do know.
They do know. Y'all got to stop. They know. We just say, I'm sure they have another word for it, but they say the same thing. They got cousins too, honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey. Oh, but this Jasmine Sanders, she's gorgeous. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
She's beautiful. I think her Instagram hashtag is like Golden Barbie, and that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to say Terrence J. We ain't going to say Jenkins.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah, that nigga last name Jenkins.
Jenkins. That's very black. I love it.
But you can't do that.
But you can't do that on E, honey.
You can't do that on E.
No, ain't no Jenkins on E. You can do
What
J,
up, y'all? That changed the whole swag. What's up, y'all? This Terrence Jenkins.
Yeah, it's like he just ate a hog maw. I mean, no wrong with that though.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No wrong with eating a hog maw. But no, overall, let me backtrack because it's Joe Osteen. I like Terrence J. I always just say he's just really good at, I don't know, remaining afloat, even in controversies. Even his answers, I'd be like, "What's the answers?" And
he been media trained. What you expect?
He has been. Is he formally media trained? Did he go to Howard? It seems like he's a Howard person.
To, North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, same thing.
No, that's not the same. That is not the same.
It's not.
No.
Why not?
It is not the same.
What is his degree in?
Mass communication, and he was a DJ.
Gotcha.
So he media trained.
He media trained. He used to. How old is Terrence?
25. No, that nigga.
Where?
No,
where he 25 at? He ain't the 90s baby.
Shout out to all y'all born in 1992. No, he's 35.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He in our circle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he looked at. He in that. Yeah, he in our checkbox.
Mm-hmm.
He aging well. Good.
Yes.
But I think the girl he with younger, and I think she was born in 92.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, shout out to them and they love and doing their thing and just staying right above that radar, right?
Yeah.
And like all the movies he be in be the same, right?
Yeah. Stump the Yard.
He was in Stump the Yard.
Yeah.
Ain't Stump the Yard his real life?
Stump the Yard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's his real life.
Stump the Yard Homecoming.
Shut up. He was not in that.
Yes, he was. Look, it said right here he starred in the sequel film to Stump the Yard Homecoming.
That was a movie that did not need a repeat.
That went straight to BET.
It's just, why can't we as a black community do black Greek films well? Is it because Greeks aren't directing it or writing it?
I think it is a little bit
because we can't. Yeah, it's certain. Mm-hmm. Our organization's black. Hold up, bitch.
Right.
Hold up. And, I don't know why I guess I do know.
You know why? Because them motherfuckers came for them. We ain't proved that y'all can use our damn our image and our emblem.
Not emblem.
Ain't nobody told y'all to use our emblem. Take that shape down. Take down all them hands.
All them hands. All them leaves.
Because all y'all got like pearls and like hands shaking and like the little with the axes and shit. Take all that down.
Did you say the axes?
Yeah, y'all niggas be having axes and shit on there.
Shields.
Yeah.
I guess I know why. Through my experience in my sorority, but I'm surprised they haven't done a feature film on a Deny Nine yet. Mm-hmm. Like basically an autobiography. Like, 'cause they all interconnected, right?
Yeah.
Most.
They are.
Most. Depends when.
Shout them all out.
Yeah, because it's the season for all the.
I know.
D9,
everybody having their founder day.
Yeah, it's like they all the same week. Anywho, but I think that Divine Nine should have like a motion picture. Like, I think they would shut it down.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, I don't know. I've been on undergrad a lot, but I feel like it ain't as popping as it was. Like, it's steady. People are more leaning towards the GDIs. And It's just, I don't know. It's different. But I don't know why the Divine Nine has not had a major motion picture. It would be an amazing motion picture.
It would be.
Be sickening, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about I'm not talking about like the, I know folks want to hear the juice, so they want to know about the pledge and haste and all that bullshit. By the way, Alpha Kappa Alpha's a non-haste organization, so that wouldn't be our organization. But there's history to these founders and the stuff they did and how they came through. Like, it's sickening history, right? Yeah. Like, civil rights black history, right? So I don't know why.
Pause.
This isn't highlight. What?
Chadwick Boseman is going to play one of the founding fathers.
Shut up. Of who? Of all of them?
Alpha Phi Alpha.
Look at me, of all of them. Just the Kappas, the Q, just everywhere he going to try somebody to draw Smith. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a lot of rich history there. And I know black people say they sick of seeing slave movies. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be a nice flip.
It would be.
On like the genre of black. Like, actually, each organization could have their own. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could combine like the fraternities and sororities, maybe separate them out. But I don't think you can because they're so interconnected.
No.
They have to be one.
I don't even think it need to be a movie. It need to be a TV series.
Like Roots. Come on. Like the whole generations of
them? Yeah. Like a TV series.
But then they going to trash us now, the new generation.
Or you just stop.
You stop it.
You stop at the golden age.
When we going to stop? In the 70s?
I think what you should do is like how they do X-Men Origins?
Yeah.
It should be like, Q-Dog Origins. And then
what?
Or, and then you start off like with A5A and like the members trying to get into the white fraternity.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then like they got turned down. And it's like, man, fuck this shit. We gonna start it out on.
As the years progress, like, so each sorority or fraternity gets like an hour and a half. Yeah. And then at the end, some type of.
Mm-hmm. Don't y'all steal this shit. If y'all see some shit out here, Black Love Matters started this shit first.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it.
Copyright nigga, 19.
Oh, this nigga already.
2018. You know what I mean? I'm about to say 1907.
I don't want to be in it. I want to be an EP.
Uh-huh.
I want to be an EP.
But I think that would be interesting to like
do a style.
Yeah, like a
channel?
Origins.
It would have to be on BET or TV One.
Mm-hmm. Own.
Oh, no.
And have Ava do it.
I don't know. Is Oprah in one of the sororities?
Well, ain't she an honorary K?
Is she?
I think so.
We take them on, honey. I ain't want to just put her out there like that.
Let's see. I think
them honorary.
I think she an honorary.
It'd be a lot. Like, I get it, but Jesus, everybody don't got to be honorary. Mm-hmm. You don't have to look it up.
Ain't
Michelle Obama is.
She honorary K too?
Yes. You don't have to look this up there, but I just thought that'd be interesting. I don't know how we got on this subject. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is what episode is this? 95.
95.
Gotta stay alive. 95. The year 95 was a good year.
What happened for you? I mean, what were you in middle school? What was going on for you?
Freaknik.
What?
I just remember all my cousins talking about it.
We just aged out of Freaknik. Like, right when we was older, they was like, no more niggas.
Alrighty. Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. And follow us on that Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Black Love Matters. Remember, that's Black with no K. What's your update?
Ayanla Van Zant is an honorary member.
Oh, okay.
Of Alpha Kappa. Of course she is. Hell, we need her to come to the whatchamacallit, to the regional conference, and do a healing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What'd you say? It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm doing my update.
Yeah.
So I have some more positive news. So some of the positive news I'm excited about is Angela Rye. I always want to call her Angela Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I want to call her Angela Ray?
I don't know.
I think it's Nicole Ray.
Mm.
Anywho, she has a new show coming to BET where she's going to be the host in the EP.
Okay.
And it's going to be a news show. Thank you, Jesus. Did they hear us?
Mm.
So I'm so glad we finally got it because we needed it on BET. So I'm here for her and I'm excited for her. Also, BET, I don't know if it's BET or TV One, they have a new show called Uncensored coming on. Okay. And I am fucking here for it. It's basically, you get in like all the artists or like, artists, I would say, and you get to answer all the off-limit questions you never got to ask them. And they basically get to tell their truth. Nyambi needed uncensored. But
it's called Black Love Matters.
But so you're saying I don't be censored at all?
No.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Also, some other good news for the Blacks is Cory Booker has a new podcast. Did you know that, Nero?
Mm-mm.
It debuted on MLK Day. It's called Lift Every Voice.
Oh, okay.
Don't that sound like something? He preparing for that. Something about to happen in 2018 with him and Kamala.
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing him and Kamala everywhere. I seen Kamala in the streets marching and yelling. I said, why are you laughing at me?
You know who else okay? I'm sorry.
Who?
Ava DuVernay.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay. Keep going.
I knew that.
Oh, excuse me.
Queen Oprah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Queen Oprah is one. But I know Ava is. Because I think we got on that early, honey. Look, sis, come on in. Come on in.
You a GDI? Come on.
Now we recruit, honey. Anywho. So any Senator Cory Booker wants to amplify the voices of of Americans. I'm sorry, African Americans. I'm projecting far and wide through his newest podcast, List Every Voice. So in each episode, he'll be talking to different activists, organizers, and change makers who are actively working towards progress. Fittingly, Representative John Lewis joined him on the episode as his first guest. The two talked about Lewis' time fighting for civil rights along Dr. King and what his legacy means today. You think John Lewis tired of them asking him that?
Probably.
He said, "How many times y'all want me to cry?"
Well, maybe that's the speaking points. You do them public speaking. Public speakers only got like 5 canned speeches. So,
he's a representative.
I know.
I don't need him to have no canned speeches. I need him representing.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that's something. I haven't checked it out yet, but I am. I think I got to go clean up my podcast. The thing is, I haven't had a lot of patience for podcasts like this.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean?
Why?
I don't know. Like, I really need podcasts. If I'm not laughing or getting something from, like, I can't hear no more sad stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost exhausting, but I need to snap out of that and see where I'm projecting that from. But the least I can do is, like, just hit play and have it in the background so bro can get some plays. So again, the name of that podcast is Lift Every Voice by Cory Booker, and it just started this Monday. Oh man. Also, other sad news. Too much sad news in my update. Edwin Hawkins passed away, Lord Jesus. So Edwin Hawkins, the gospel music legend known for his arrangement of Oh Happy Day, died Monday at his Bay Area home, and he was 74. He was a legend in the gospel world, contemporary Black gospel world.
Oh, okay.
Lift Every, you know that one right now. Oh Happy Day. I'm sorry.
Oh Happy Day. Oh Happy
Yeah, the Black version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
And that's one of his mini hits.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah, he is one of the GOATs. And lastly, just sending thoughts to all the folks affected by the things that are going on, right? So the mudslides and the fake missile crisis in Hawaii. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, just, I don't know. We're just thinking about y'all. There's a lot of shit going on. Like, random shit, right? Who makes a mistake and send out a message to every person in the state that says it's going to be a missile?
It's going to be a missile. Go to the basement.
And what the basement going to do? I'm going to the Lord.
Niggas ain't got fallout shelters no more. So you just got to go to the basement.
They might now, honey. Because the thing is, so when did that even get, like, was it a button somebody hits? Like, that has to go through more than one person.
Nope.
It can't just be Martha in her office.
I bet it is.
And her only job is to hit the button?
Look, no, she was on her desk like shuffling papers because she ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
And she made a mistake and hit the button. No, better yet, she was cleaning off her laptop and cleaning off the keyboards. Yeah. And like the mouse got over there to like auto send everybody, and she made a mistake and hit it while she was cleaning her laptop.
Like I was like, geez, like you would think something happened, or when it happened, you would think it'd be like immediate, like because I think they could have saved it in the first like 60 seconds, right? So you hit submit and then you follow up. This is only a test. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oops, it's just a test, but you let that go for more than 3 minutes. It's just like at the bot store. When you hit past 5 minutes, you got to call the police. It's not a miss. It's now a missing child.
Right.
If you send me this message and then within 5 minutes, ain't no other response, we all about to go to the Lord.
They need that Google where you can hit that unsend button.
Unsend, psych.
For 30 seconds. So you made a mistake. Fuck. Unsend.
You think folks getting fired over that?
Hell yeah. No.
Was it a mistake? Like, do folks get
No. That's too big of a mistake.
Yeah. And for their reason for leaving, do they put it on their resume? I hit that button by mistake. Attention to detail, little. What?
None.
I don't know. So, a lot of that stuff's going on. And, this is not part of my update. I just want your opinion. This, H&M, a lot of folks is calling for folks to shut H&M down because of the black boy and the monkey thing. And is it just me, or does that seem a little excessive when we have a president who's off his rocker and we up H&M ass? Like, did we think about the consequence? Like, it's bad what they did, but do we think about the consequences of the folks who are working at H&M, the folks who are working at the manufacturer? Like, all that shit shuts down. So if we close these stores, it ain't put it this way, it ain't the people who made that final decision getting fired.
No. Well,
it's all the folks under it.
Well, Nero has been on a indefinite boycott H&M because I can't fit none of their clothes, so shit don't matter to me. Okay. Indefinite boycott because I can't fit none of that shit.
Okay. Thank you. I see Nero don't have an opinion. I just thought about the consequences.
I feel like it's just like everything else. People want Walmart to shut down, but what about all those people that work at Walmart? Absolutely. Same thing with H&M. Like, at what point do you are you hurting the greater good versus trying to hurt the person at the top who's making the most money?
And you ain't gonna get them.
No, because they got too much money and too much lawyers and shit. You ain't gonna be. They untouchable.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's the catch-22. Because they should be canceled, but they ain't gonna get canceled. But people were like, they mad and they want them canceled. I get that, but
the impact
hurting
of
all these other people, who got jobs and got kids and trying to make a living. What do you do about them?
Yeah, that's what I get to worry about. And I think sometimes this is a different episode, but I think sometimes in our wokeness, we have to be aware of that because honestly, it's our communities who are affected by that, right?
Absolutely.
It ain't the others. It's us who work and, be it your full time there or a little side part time to make ends meet. Like, it's us. Mm-hmm. Right? So, that's why I say I'm all about, when the companies do stuff I'm all about demanding other shit. I want more brown. Like, let's get back to quotas. I want more black people at the top. More black people, please. Thank you.
Right.
Yes, just more blacks.
Look, I want be representative of the U.S. population in every company.
Thank you. That's what I need, more black. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Anyway, what's going on with you, Nero?
A couple things. I'm excited about Black Lightning.
What? Now, tell me more about this.
So, Black Lightning is like a retired superhero. First of all, this nigga is black. Yes, he's a retired superhero. He was kicking ass. And then he's like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to have a family. So this dude had a family. He had kids. And now the whole world went to the shit show because his ass, retired and living life. So now he came back.
How old is he?
Old as hell. No, he like in his 50s. So he like middle age.
Oh, that ain't old.
Yeah. So I'm excited for
it. Hold on. What is it again? I'm confused.
Black Lightning
is he a Marvel character?
DC.
DC be struggling. What channel was it?
CW.
Oh my God.
Remember CW used to be the WB?
Yes.
And used to have all the good black TV shows on there?
Yes.
I guess that's what they're trying to do now.
Okay, so again, explain to me Black Lightning.
Black Lightning is a retired superhero. He was a superhero. He was kicking ass. I can't remember what universe he was in.
So he's not human?
Yes. He humanoid.
Oh, okay.
Superhero.
Oh.
kicking ass.
Did you say humanoid?
Yeah, that's what they called him, like a humanoid superhero.
Okay, like Superman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he went out, he was saving the world, and then eventually he got tired and beat down. He said, I can't do this shit no more. And then he retired and started having a family. Gotcha. Became a family man. Mm-hmm. But in the midst of him being a family man, the world done went to shit. Mm. Because he ain't there to save the world no more. Oh. So this is him coming back.
Gotcha.
Black Lightning.
Gotcha. Where he housed at? What city? New York or Chicago?
Probably, most superhero places are in like New York somewhere, so I'll probably say there.
Gotcha.
So that sound.
All right, I'll watch it. Is it out yet?
No.
Okay, it's coming out soon.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
I'll test it out.
Yep. In other news, you're welcome, baby. Anything for you? Oh. In other news, Jay-Z then filed a trademark for J-Bo.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that? You think?
Oh, well, in his trademark, it said he gonna have merchandise, T-shirts, hats, tote bags, bumper stickers, candles.
Oh, he making him
diaper changing mats, pocket watches, and more.
Never mind.
He just got exclusive rights to that.
That's what's up.
Okay.
I'm here for
Why did it take him so long to do that? I figured he would have already had it, but I guess he didn't know it was gonna pop off like that.
Yeah.
So,
that's nice.
Yeah.
We take him back to Sambo.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Good.
So, I'm excited about that. I'll give me a J-Bo t-shirt when it come out.
I'm for this. You know what I'm worried about?
What?
Am I gonna be okay if white people wear it? I'm not sure.
Okay.
What? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want white people walking around with J-Bo on. But I want Jay-Z to make his coins. Mm-hmm. Am I being overly sensitive?
No.
Just like somebody told me I was overly sensitive about micro-cheating. Who was that? Was that Juliana? Was that my girl, Juliana?
It probably was.
We usually be on the same team.
You sensitive about that, huh?
What?
About that micro-cheating?
Micro-cheating is real.
Oh, okay. They said that's what makes the world interesting. I think so, too.
Ew.
And last but not least, I know y'all said y'all didn't believe me, but the sex robots are back, niggas. Jesus. This time, the same dude who made that female robot last year that cost $10,000 to $12,000, he done made a male version of it.
This nigga is crazy.
It's gonna have a robotic penis, and you can make it as big as you want, and then it goes as deep as you want to.
Hold on. Say that again. What's happening? I'm paying attention.
Sex robot.
So he made a male version?
Yes. Now there's a male version sex box. And now
keeps life interesting.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. And now you can buy a penis. You can buy you can make his penis as big as you want to, and it goes deep as you want to.
Deep as you want to. What do you mean?
Deep. Go as far.
Oh, you mean it's pushing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Deep as you want to.
Jesus.
And big as you want to.
Yeah.
Some of y'all gonna be all messed up.
What? Do you think folks gonna abuse this privilege?
Yeah. Because, the experts say that this might be more popular than like vibrators and dildos. Like you got a real sex bot. Shit. In a minute, y'all ain't gonna even need us.
We don't need you now.
I know. Now y'all got the sex bot, and then next thing you know, they're gonna have a feature where the sex bot go ahead and squirt that sperm inside of you.
Oh my God.
You ain't gonna need real man.
Where does sperm come from? I think they already have some. It's not real sperm, but it's like some type of lubricant. I think they already have that.
They gon'
like real sperm. Like you're gonna have a baby like from a sperm bank.
Yep.
And that's how you. Mm-hmm. Are you mad?
No, I'm just saying. Niggas be warned. Be warned. Sex robots are here. They're gonna take over and they're gonna kill us all.
Why do you think they're gonna kill us? Why you keep going back to the killers?
Because that's what happens. Have you seen any of the AI movies where robots was friendly?
It never ends well.
It don't. iRobot, that's the one I can think of right at the top of my head. That nigga came and tried to kill everything.
Oh, I was thinking Planet of the Apes.
They didn't have robots in Planet of the Apes. That was monkeys, baby. But yeah, they coming. Well, they already here, and the dude look culturally ambiguous.
We're all going to be culturally ambiguous.
But look how culturally ambiguous.
Oh man, his skin is like this nice medium caramel complexion.
Exactly.
His hair is low, so you can't tell the texture of it.
Right.
Eyes is brown. You're right.
Very culturally ambiguous.
He about to make money.
He is making money. Look, he got a 6-pack.
6-pack.
I wonder if they're going to make any of that fat.
It ain't fat. You mean dad bods?
Dead bods. Because, some women attracted to dead bods.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a dad bod.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what's going on. Y'all been forewarned.
We got it, Nero. We got you on the record.
You can go ahead and buy any penis size.
Yeah.
And they can go as deep as you want to. Any width.
With
girth.
In length. Hold on. Width,
girth,
length, and how deeply they penetrate. Wow.
Exactly.
How much?
About $15,000.
What?
Yeah.
How much is a Focus?
Somewhere around there.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I got the hiccups.
No, that's in euro. 11,000 euro. So that's like what, 2.2? That's like 22,000.
As I said, a Focus, a small car.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I got.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yeah. So we got a Black Love Story.
Yeah, we got a Black Love Story. You want to go ahead and start, Nero?
Yeah. This week's Black Love Story is from Leon and Coco, who has been together for 2 years and 8 months. How did they first meet? It says, I'm a hip-hop music artist by the name of Leon Flames, and I met Coco at my at my video shoot for a song that I recorded titled African Queen. Coco was one of the 6 black models that I selected out of 65 potential applicants. Have you read this one before?
Vixen, huh?
Have you read this one before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would have known this one, honey.
Oh, okay. When did each of you know that your partner was the one? As soon as our eyes connected, I could immediately feel the energy between us.
Read it.
Oh, for real? That's what it say.
Mm-hmm.
Between us. She was and is perfectly sculpted a black queen.
Come on. He said she was a perfectly sculpted black queen with a KW.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga.
Queen. And I can see the entire universe in her. Damn. Let me turn around.
The niggas do poetry like this?
I don't know. Let me see.
I'm here for it.
Let me look in your eyes, Nyambi. I think I see the universe in you too.
Better.
When I left the studio, all I can think about was this amazing woman that I had met and the chemistry that we shared on set. For weeks after meeting, we literally messaged each other every day and realized that we were so much sync that that it was scary to a point that I asked Coco to accompany me on a date. And what did I say? In
Clapman Junction.
In Clapman Junction. What's that?
I mean, shit. I'm not in a relationship.
On the date we shared cocktails, hours of deep conversation,
in a restaurant,
and ended the evening conversing over a curry, and we glazed into each other's eyes.
Oh, they fly. This is like a train station.
Oh,
come on. Are they from the UK?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Enjoying the beautiful scenery of each other's minds, we both knew from that day on going back.
There was no going back. I got this.
Okay.
First of all, can we talk about how I like their names, Leon and Coco? Does that sound like it should be an Instagram hashtag? Or doesn't it sound like they need their own reality show?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all watch Leon and Coco? I feel like, don't that sound like?
Uh-huh.
I love that, right? And I love that he's an artist. I always love when the creators kind of come together and meet.
Mm-hmm.
Next, it says, what's the key to the success of your relationship? It says the key to success of our relationship is respect, manners, honor, trust, patience, times, and tons of love. Coco and I don't just listen to each other, but we hear each other, and we want each other to win, which is why she supports me as a firefighter, and I support her as a care worker. Coco and I have children from previous relationships, and it's important to us that the children are showered with love equally and grow up believing in and respecting Black love. A big part to this success of our relationship is the fact that we don't believe in honeymoon period. We treat each other like we did in the beginning, and it feels good, never wavering from that. In my opinion, feelings shouldn't become something that is hidden. In relationships, which is why Coco and I radiate our true self to each other in a manners that says king and queen.
Okay.
I love how they had this blended relationship. And hold on, wait, now they a firefighter?
Yeah, firefighter.
Shout out to the firefighters. What was I watching? Was saying firefighters stand up? Was it that 911? Firefighters put in work.
They do.
And they like be unsung heroes. No offense, I know the police officers put in work too, but y'all niggas always on the
right. Ain't nobody going to no hot ass building with fire and shit.
Like, and I think like they highlight them sometimes. Like even on the news, they're like, there was a 5-alarm fire and the firefighters did this. Next story. I'm like, well, can we talk to the chief?
What are you gonna say? The fire was hot.
Niggas, stop starting fires. Put out candles.
No, you need to stop smoking and going to sleep.
But like, I just feel like they don't get shine. But I feel like when the police do it, the police have whole news conferences and we talking. But the firefighters be doing some real shit, right?
Right.
Especially black firefighters. I feel like I know more black firefighters than I know black police officers. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a care worker, so she, you know, that means she do the work of the Lord, honey. So whenever you're in a helping field, you give into yourself.
Yeah,
give into the world, because that's a hard career.
It sure is. I was a home health care aide for a little bit.
That whole realm of anything with healthcare or in the people helping people, service, that's hard careers.
It sure is.
You said you didn't enjoy yours. How was yours?
He was interesting. He had a traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
Because he was driving on a motorcycle without no helmet and his ass fell off.
Oh, man.
So he was still, even though his ass couldn't talk.
How old was he?
He was like 24.
Oh, so he was the douchey.
Yeah, douchey white boy that fell off a motorcycle.
And was he still douchey?
Yep.
Or did life change him a little?
No. Because I'd be like, hey, man, what you want to do today? And like he couldn't talk, but he had like that finger thing. And he always just spell out titties. Like he just wanted to go. It's like, you want to go to the strip club? And he'd be like, yes. I'm like, no,
and the one thing you're not spending all your money at the strip club. Spending my taxes.
And then one thing his mama told me is like the last home health aide got fired for taking him to the strip club. I was like, it ain't gonna be my ass.
Because he probably took him every day.
Yeah. Because he's like, I want to see titties.
Oh my God! You ask him like, "What do you want to do?"
Like, what's up, man? What you want to do today?
Titties.
And he just
when he first said it, did you know what he was talking about?
No, it's like titties. And I was like, "Oh, I don't roll that way."
And then he said no.
No, he said no, and then he spelled out strip club. Or he like strippers, and I was like, "What?"
It's 10 a.m.
What do you want
on a Wednesday in white ass New England? Not necessarily known for the strip clubs, honey.
No. You want me getting this handicap bus and take your ass to the strip club at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, they probably know about it. He probably paid good money. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure he take his little check there and get some wings and then get them girls that money.
Yeah, try to get a happy ending.
And then the mama say, don't
you take his ass to no strip club. I said, okay.
Did he get mad at you?
No, because he just looked at me and just gave me that weird face like, man.
He said you bitch made.
Yeah. Man, you whack. I said, I'm going to take your ass no strip club.
What did you end up doing?
Nigga, I need this money.
What you end up doing?
Take his ass to Walmart.
What? I don't know if that's better.
Hey.
What did y'all do in Walmart?
His ass rolled around in that damn wheelchair and played video games.
So near him. There was no other place, no parks, no museums, no. Y'all niggas went to Walmart.
I took his ass to Walmart.
Did he ever buy anything?
Sometimes.
Like?
One day he bought like a PlayStation.
Bye. Alrighty.
And I was always surprised, like, why does this nigga got a credit card and everything else? But I guess because he's like 24, 25, I guess he make his own damn decisions.
Yeah, but the mama said he ain't going. He must have got a big bill at a strip club.
He said, ain't going to no strip club.
Next, back to Coco and Leon. It said, what advice would you give a young married couple? It said, I will advise young married couples to be open with each other, never make your partner feel less than royalty, always talk to each other before allowing outsiders to ruin your relationship, always find new and fresh paths to walk down together and work as a team. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think, that's why we also did this podcast, form of therapy for us, but also it's a project to do as a unit, right? Because I didn't think we necessarily had projects that we were working on simultaneously, because I think we were both so kind of immersed in our career and going down our own rabbit holes that this, is a good outlet for us to talk, but it's also something for us to work on, right? Because we weren't even working on house projects together. I'd be like, that's yours, this is mine. Good luck. Let me know when you need me to pick a color. So I think that's a really good one. And doing stuff as a couple, is that underrated? Like, I we used to be better at it, Nero. We might need to look back at that. Remember I used to always make you like take a dance class, or we haven't done anything like that.
We used to go running together.
Nigga, it's -2 outside. What you want to do? What did you like? I'm Joel Osteen. Nero, it sounds to me like you would like us to do more physical activity together.
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
How about when I get on my bike, you can get on the treadmill?
It's great.
All right.
We'll start tomorrow.
All right.
Because it's going to be a snow day, ain't it?
Yep. It's going to be snowing tomorrow.
Look at the Lord. Next, it says, anything else you want to tell us about your love story? And what Leon says is, I proposed to Coco in my mother's homeland of Barbados. Come on. And they from the islands with good skin. Keep telling you about Aruba. Everybody from Aruba is dipped in trophy wife highlighter from Rihanna. That's where she got the inspiration from. In the water's amazing. In the homeland of Barbados, on a secluded Bottom Bay beach, where I hired a photographer, where a photographer awaited and was pretending to take shots of scenery while capturing the entire proposal. Leon better come the fuck on. And it says, when I was battling to see my son in court, Coco kept me going and supported me until the situation resolved and my son was in my arms where he belongs. I think that is the job sometimes of a partner, just to keep the other person balanced, right? Yeah. Because I can imagine in that situation, whenever you had to get the courts involved when it comes to your kids, it's sensitive, right? Mm-hmm. Good or bad, right? Because everybody feel like they in the right. And now you got this third party making a decision about you and your child and your family situation who've known you for what, 30 minutes? Right. If that.
Shit, if that.
And you have to remain cool because every impression counts, right? So no matter what, I'm not sure if his mother said something or anything, he had to remain cool and calm. And it looks like Coco stood in there and did this. Sometimes I think in a relationship, it is about just standing next to your partner or spouse like a tree. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got to be that tree that's unwavering and can't move for them.
Right, so they can just lean on you.
No matter how much they fall into pieces, you just have to be firm. Even if you fall into pieces inside, sometimes you have to find that strength to be like, I ain't going nowhere. This ain't. Even if you scared, your damn self, you got to be like, you scared? Have you ever had to do that, Niram, or what you got any examples of that?
I got a couple. I think your dad. Just going back, I think your dad does that well. Like your dad's not really a big talker. But when some shit go down, he'd just be there.
With no reaction.
No reaction.
Neutral.
He's just there.
For everybody, though.
Yeah.
Not just me and my mom. Like,
right. He'd just be there.
What example are you thinking about in particular now?
I have a couple in my head.
Which one? Can you share it now?
I think about when your cousin mom passed.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, nah, your dad, he might not talk much, but he was just there.
There. You mean with his brother, his sister? Okay. I'm like, my cousin? I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, when my cousin came. Oh, I see what you're saying. When my cousin came to me and was like, he don't say much.
But he was there.
He said, and what I can say, everybody went there.
No, but he was. Him. Was there.
That's true, because sometimes what they say, who was it, Donnie McCarthy, after you done all you can, you just stand.
You just stand.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes you just need folks to be with you. I even think about it as that friend that when you're going through shit and all you can do is cry. Mm-hmm. And they don't say nothing. All they do is hand you as a Kleenex. They don't got no solutions. All they do is hand you a Kleenex.
That's usually me.
That's you?
Yeah.
How would you say my persona more is in those situations? Do I stand or no?
No, you more of a nurturer type shit. You be like trying to Von Zant them. Come on. Come up in my bosom.
Shut up. What you mean I try to Von Zant them?
And then y'all don't see me, but I'm rocking back and forth. Because that's how Nabi be. Come on. Let it out.
I forgot what I first said. You can make people cry. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, one day you hug me, I just start crying.
That's how Nabi is.
How? Really?
Yeah.
If I hug you feel like you got to cry?
Not me, because I'm emotionless inside, but other people.
That's a lie, Cancer moon. That's a lie, Cancer energy and Taurus moon.
Like I said, I'm emotionless inside, so.
I love that. Next, they said another thing they wanted to let us know is Coco and I are soulmates and actually refer to each other as alien twins. Come on, black nerds. Come on, night goddesses. I do believe in soulmates. We had an episode on soulmates, didn't we?
Yeah.
I do believe people are sent for divine intervention. Like, I believe there's certain people in your life that are sent to you that you're going to meet them regardless. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter how you try to rig the system, They might come to you in different ways, but they're meant to be, right? You're meant to be. And I think soulmates don't have to be romantic. I think soulmates could be platonic, too. Like, I do think there's certain people that no matter what you can do, you're not going to get away from these folks. You're going to meet them, you interact with them, right? Mm-hmm. They're a part of your plan. They're a part of your path on earth. So I believe in soulmates. You believe in soulmates?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're my soulmate.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
No, you mine too. I'm just joking.
Okay. Well, that's it for that.
Black Month. Thank you again. No. Next, they said Coco is the epitome of a real woman and helps build me up to be the strong Black man that I am. To say that I'm her lover is an understatement. I always feel empowered when we give back to the community, whether it's through charitable work or events like the reparations march. Oh, she builds him up as a Black man. Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Supposed to help each other. I love it.
Exactly.
And I also like the charitable and volunteer stuff too.
Yeah, I do too.
It's very important to do that stuff together.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Coco and Leon.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
I love y'all love story, actually. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think they're from the UK. I don't want to overstep, but I want to say they're from the UK. Because even some of the spelling seem very...
UK-ish?
Yes.
You know, where they're using S's instead of Z's and things
or
like
that. Or like the O's and U's.
Yeah,
but yeah, thank y'all for listening. And thank you for your love story. We need more.
Oh, right? Shit. We international. These niggas from the UK? Oh, man. Black Love Matters is international, y'all. Oh, my God. Sometimes you got to pat your own self on the back.
Come on. Sometimes. That's one of my songs. You have to.
We international. We got international listeners. And international Black Love. What's up?
You just need to head on the back. Sometimes when live.
We got some pillow talk.
Yes. Not much. Just a few things I wanted to talk about. Did you see, did I say his name wrong? Aziz. And his sexual misconduct. What you thinking, Nero?
I don't even really know. Can you inform me about this?
So it's a girl who came out and said that basically she went on a date with him and had like interaction, and it was just very odd and weird. Mm-hmm. And that she didn't feel comfortable. And he was like, I thought it was consensual. Like, I'm just weird. This is this is just me. And the tea about it was somebody, I think her name was Ashley Bankfield, came on and was like, hey, bitches, don't confuse bad sex with sexual misconduct. Those two different things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can have bad sex, and at the end you'll be like, wow, maybe I should have passed on that one. Mm-hmm. That's not the same thing as sexual misconduct. A man who's taking advantage or using his power and authority over you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To have that. So that's kind of the conversation I want to have. And also this third layer I've been seeing people talk about to say, do we care about sexual misconduct only if it's people we don't like? So, we like this little brown boy. Mm-hmm. So are we being easy on him because we like this little brown boy?
So
there's a lot of stuff playing in it.
So what I'm trying to get, they was on a date.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to push up on her during the date?
No, like, they went on a date and it was just normal. It was a bad date. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. And they had sex, I guess.
And it was bad?
Yeah.
And then she called that sexual misconduct?
Yes.
Is this the rule or the exception?
I don't know. And then from seeing his writing on Masters or Not, I can imagine he's a very awkward date, honey. Mm-hmm. I can only imagine how horrible it would be.
That's what I keep saying. Is this a rule or exception? Is this the example niggas gonna be using when other people have like these sexual misconduct things come up? I'm saying, and gonna be like, but nah, these bitches ain't gonna be like that because look at Aziz.
Yeah. And the thing is, also she's anonymous, so she's not putting her name out there. Mm-hmm. It's just something about it that I'm like, what's going on here? What is going on here?
Can we go to the next story until this further develops?
Why you want to further develop it?
Because I don't know what the hell.
Well, we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about him necessarily, right? Mm-hmm. Put it aside. So put his story aside. What do you do when you're dating someone socially awkward? Mm-hmm. And what is the difference between bad sex and sexual misconduct? I think it's consent. But I think this is what we discussed before. What does consent look like?
Exactly. In this day and age.
Yeah.
Because consent back in the day is different from now.
Yeah. What was it back in the day in here?
You go in for a kiss and try to grab a titty.
Yeah.
And they be like, and they don't say nothing. You be like, oh, that's consent.
Yeah.
But chicks be like, slap your ass, like, fuck on. Like, oh, shit. Okay. No. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting to see how consent has changed over the years.
I mean, if you want to know about more Z, what he says is, in September of last year, I met a woman at a party. We exchanged numbers. We texted back and forth. Eventually, we went on a date. We went out to dinner, and afterwards, we ended up engaging in sexual activity, which by all indications were completely consensual. The next day, I got a text from her saying that although it may have seemed okay, upon further reflection, she felt uncomfortable. It's true that everything did seem okay to me, so when I heard it, it was not the case for her. I was surprised and concerned. I took her words to heart and responded privately after taking time to process what she had said. What does that mean? Like, I don't. So uncomfortable meaning like, did you feel he forced you to do this, or comfortable was like, geez, I made a New Year's resolution to be abstinent and I fucked up.
Or uncomfortable, like,
or the thing is, it's not devaluing, because if she felt that way, then she felt that way, and if she's going to reach out to him and his people and they handle what they're going to handle, that's right. But was it needed to come to the media?
Probably not.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, was that needed to?
And I think this is where like everybody's trying to
in the media
trying to get at this anonymous accuser by like you be
and then to be anonymous, right? So it's not like you coming out with your real name.
Right.
I don't know.
You belittling the Me Too movement. And you also putting this nigga job at risk. I don't know.
I mean, eventually we're going to have this conversation, though.
Yeah.
About, because some folks do be lying. And I'm not saying the majority are, but it's just like, when do you draw the line?
I wonder if this is going to be the news story that's going to make the Me Too movement fizzle out. Because and
that's horrible, right? Because the Me Too movement is needed.
Because niggas are getting tired of this shit.
Niggas, literally,
like
men. Are men tired of this? Are men scared?
Yeah, I say niggas, but I just mean like people in general.
Yeah,
like I'm getting tired of this stuff. It's not.
What do you mean, Nero?
I can just see from like the settlement, like at work or at the barbershop and things of that sort. And maybe it's because, but dudes are getting tired of this.
How does it? What's happening at the barbershop?
Man, they're like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. These bitches be out here lying and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People are getting tired of this. But
I can imagine.
And I wonder if this is going to be the story that completely fizzles out that stuff. Because as much as you got people that's supporting the Me Too women, you got other people that's like, man, these chicks out here lying.
Yeah.
And all this shit ain't real. And I just wonder if this is the story
that they're going to carry.
That they're going to carry and defeats the purpose.
I don't think it helped the Me Too movement.
No, I don't think so either.
Because I think it is true. I think it happens. But shit like this, you'd be like... And then we go back to the crafty crackers, right? Mm-hmm. Same story. We done heard this story before, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just thought it was something interesting to talk about and see what it means. And then how long? And so if she felt like this the next day, so how was he supposed to know, like during sex, if she didn't say anything, right?
I need a dictionary. Like, what's the difference between like sexual misconduct, sexual assault, sexual battery,
harassment,
sexual harassment? Like,
I'm sure it's just varying levels.
Clarify all this, because I know all of them was wrong, but it's a hierarchy to this.
Yeah,
like at the very top,
catcalling to rape.
Yeah, like at the very top you got rape, and at the very bottom you got a girl with the fat ass, or hey girl with the fat ass. So just trying to figure out where in the spectrum of the scale does all this.
And everyone has been guilty, I would assume, somewhere in that.
So I know they're saying sexual misconduct, but is that bad? Is that worse than sexual assault? Like when you look at a sexual assault, the highest, because that's like considered rape, but like sexual misconduct can be, grabbing a boob, or I'm just trying to figure out
grabbing her bag.
I don't know.
What our president say?
Grabbing a pussy.
Yeah.
So just trying to figure out where, because I think now with this Me Too movement, and every time somebody see sexual and whatever word is behind it, assault, battery, misconduct, they just start dragging that person.
Yeah.
And
that's that drag culture again.
I don't know if everybody should get dragged.
Yeah.
Or drugged for
this, especially especially the stuff that maybe happened 20, 30 years ago and it was a one-time thing. Yeah, this is a lot. I think we got a lot of learning and a lot of fleshing out to do. I don't know, where's the scholars on this? There has to be.
I'm just saying, do somebody get drugged and canceled for like breasting up somebody's titty?
Yeah.
And being like, oh, and acting like they were sorry, but they knew they did it on purpose.
Oh my God.
Like how far did they get drugged versus somebody actually raping somebody? Like both of them are bad, but how?
I get it. I know what you're saying there. And also, I always get to think like, we weigh these sins differently. Mm. So sexual assault is the hot topic now, but niggas do other shit too. Yeah. And I sometimes I think about the activists who go ham for the sexual assault, and I'm totally against it. If you putting hands on people, you don't do that, right? Mm-hmm. But everyone drags the person who done this, right, is the fashion as if they never done anything. Mm-hmm. And that's the piece that it's like just this, I don't know, double-edged sword that I'm like, well, how are we to claim that one sin is worse than the other?
Yeah, I forgot what that's called. It's like those things. It's like those questions. It's like, would you rather have A or B happen, but both of them are equally or worse?
Bad, yeah.
I don't know what that's called. What type of question is that?
Like it's like this paradox or something like that. And then it's like I think that's what I battle with.
When both of them are equally bad.
Yeah, both of them equal bad. This is just in the spotlight right now, mm-hmm. Or it's just put on the front. Like, it's almost like, all right, we playing this person's life on television. If we play back your life, what the fuck we gonna find?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, were you an angel? Like, what we gonna see? Yeah. All right, now we don't gotta stay on that a lot. It's just something I wanted to briefly talk about. How about something more positive?
Okay, what you got?
The NAACP Image Awards.
Oh, okay.
We missed that. It came on MLK Day.
Oh man.
It was Black greatness. I seen some of the outfits. Everyone was greased up with coconut oil. It was amazing, right? I was excited for it. Some of the awards. Entertainer of the Year was Ava DuVernay.
Okay.
Of course.
Well deserved.
I think Anthony Anderson was the host, right?
I think so.
Outstanding Television Movie, New Edition. Come on. See, we got to go to our people to get the props because this ain't going to be on the Emmys. Mm-mm. And let's see, Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture, Outstanding Character, Voiceover, Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
Haddish or Haddish?
Haddish.
Girls Trip.
And Legends of Chamberlain Heights.
Legends of Chamberlain Heights. What's that?
Remember that cartoon with the basketball and you was like...
Oh, she in that?
Yeah, she won the voices.
Oh. Then we got Outstanding Supporting Actress in the Drama Series, Notori Naughting Power. Okay. Shout out to that, because Power ain't winning on nothing else, honey. Mm-mm. And Power is the shit.
Shout out to 3LW.
Outstanding Performance by Youth, Caleb McCollum, Stranger Things, the black boy on Stranger Things. I still can't get past the first episode on Stranger Things. Y'all tell me it's good. I cannot get past the first episode. Mm. And I want to so bad. Outstanding Writing, Motion Picture, Jordan Peele, Get Out, GOAT. Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Marsari Martin, the little black girl. What did I say?
Marsari. I don't know what the hell you said.
Her name is Marche.
Yeah. Don't they say Marche? I don't know what the hell you said.
The little black girl from Blackish. Diane.
Yeah.
Diane from Blackish won that. Outstanding Writing in a Dramatic Series. This is Gina Prince, By the Wood, Shots Fired, 1 hour, the pilot. I ain't never heard of this. Nira, put that. What is it called? Her name is Gina Bythewood, and it's called Shots Fired.
We have seen Shots Fired.
Oh, I did. Did they cancel it?
Yeah, they canceled it.
Oh, sorry, sis.
Byron.
Outstanding Supporter Actor in a Drama Series. I'm like, who is Joe Martin? Scandal, Papa Pope.
Papa Pope.
Actress in a Comedy Series, Tracy Ellis Ross, Blackish. Outstanding Supporter Actor in a Comedy, Jay Ellis, Insecure. Outstanding. Really? Nero. I don't know. They might have missed the ball on that one. What you think? Who else was in that category?
I don't know.
I guess the Lawrence Hive went in this year. Next, we got Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series, Anthony Anderson. Mm-hmm. Outstanding Actress in a Television Movie, Queen Latifah Flint. Outstanding Actor in a Television Movie, Idris Elba, Gorilla. Mm. Oh, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
They telling me movies I ain't seen. Taraji won some shit. Outstanding Talk Series, The Real. Y'all be watching The Real. Since Tamar left, I ain't been there for him. Reality program, The Mans, Tamila Mann and all them. Outstanding Variety Game Show, Lip Sync, LL Cool J. And the cast of Detroit was there. I'm trying to see if we got all the categories. Outstanding Gospel Christian Album, Greenleaf Soundtrack 2. Come on, Greenleaf. Outstanding Documentary, The 44th President in His Own Words. Outstanding Director, Alan Hughes, Defiant Ones. Outstanding Director in a dramatic series called Franklin, 13 Reasons Why. Oh, it was a Negro on that. Come on. Document Stuffins won. Outstanding Host, oh Lord, and the talk or news information show, Roland Martin, News One Now. Come on, Ascot and the Roland Martin.
Basically, anybody that was black that was on TV.
They were just giving awards. Actor in a motion picture.
Claus won.
Daniel won. Amari Hardwick, Power. Girls
Octavia
Trip.
Spencer won something.
Blackish, SZA. Kendrick Lamar.
Black Love Matters won something.
Shut up, Bruno Mars.
Our award should be coming in the mail soon.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
So shout out to the end of it. Looked like they was giving out awards where awards was due. It looks like more people came to this though.
That's what's up.
Than the other one. You know, anywhere we can celebrate ourselves, I'd be lit about.
What channel did it come on?
Probably BET.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's gonna be a black show. It used to come on Fox. You remember when the NAACP Awards, the Image Awards used to come on Fox? I don't think it come on Fox no more, honey. I think it come on BET and TV One and all that.
Okay.
You also remember the other black awards? What's it called? The Trumpet Awards for gospel? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, all that stuff still come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shout out to them and congratulations to them. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is being a sexological body worker.
Okay. Tell us
Am I
more.
saying this right? Sexological?
Yeah, sexological.
Body worker.
Body worker.
So I was watching, I have a little bit more free time during the day. So I watch a little bit more TV and things on the television, and I've been watching Viceland lately. And they have this new program called Slut Ever. And what it is Carrie Scortini. And this show is, she's been covering sex and relationships for years, a niche she carved out for herself when she first started her blog, Slut Ever, back in 2007. She's going on to write Vogue sex column and serve as Vice's resident sex expert in exploring kinks, polygamy, bondage, and beyond. And this is her show, Slut Ever, where she does it the most. So in this episode in Slut Ever, it's kicking off where she's trying to track down a happy ending for women. Mm. So finding someone willing to provide a service is an easy and Carly quest sits out a quest from coast to coast to find someone to do this. So the episode opens with that. I think in New York there's over 120 shops, places, people that are explicitly out there, basically on Yelp, right? Mm-hmm. Where men can go and get a massage and a happy ending.
Yeah, you can Google or search on Yelp for happy ending massage and places to pop up.
What?
Yes.
That's not against the law? Kinda.
I don't know.
Kinda. Just like marijuana, right? Kinda.
It's just like escorts. It's kind of against the law.
Fluid.
But what they say, you pay for our time, and if we decide to have sex with you,
it just happens.
Sex.
Yeah, it just happens. You're not paying for it.
No.
And what she was saying, she couldn't find any for women. So she went on this whole journey of, first she met with the escort. So that's what she started with. And she moved the escort and kind of asked him explicitly, like, can I get a happy ending? And he was like, well, I don't pay for sex, but if it happens, it happens. But what got me, guess how much it was to go for a day?
Like what, $1,400 or something?
$4,500 for this nigga.
Oh. And y'all said dick is free.
It is.
Y'all said dick is cheap.
That dick wasn't cheap. And then when he like he was all super buff and greased up. Like he looked like he was an escort. Mm-hmm. It looked like, you be out like, oh, you an escort, honey. You not. This is all you do. Is lather and baby oil. Uh-huh. And so it was this idea of paying for time and all that good stuff. And I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. And then the next person she went to was the Sexological body worker. Child, it's ways to have a career in anything. Lift every voice and sing, follow your damn dreams. And so what he said he would do is that he just works with women on doing something called vagina mapping, in helping you feel on your vagina to see what spots are sensitive and that you like and what you don't like. Mm-hmm. But he's like, it's not my job to make sure you reach an orgasm. Nope. It's strictly like medical and professional. And he said, as you come to more appointments, he ain't say how much these appointments cost. You can have something called a yoni massage, where he massages your vagina. And sometimes women come and sometimes they don't. But the only way you can do a yoni massage is if you have body mapping. Mm-hmm. And also what this Sexological Bodyworker did is have support groups for men who are interested in making their women come. And I'm assuming that they haven't.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like a bunch of dudes like, I just don't feel man enough to make.
Like, it was weird.
I can't make her orgasm, so I don't feel like a man.
And then the girl host was like, hey, nigga, have you just asked your girl what she like? They was like, no. Like, it was like this weird dichotomy that the men were too scared to ask the women, like, hey, bitch, do you like this? Like, what do you like? And on the flip side, the women didn't ever say, well, slow down, I don't like that. Right? So it's this circle of non-communication.
Not opening your mouth.
Yeah, literally. Come on.
Like, literally. Not opening your mouth.
And people not being satisfied. And what the sexological body worker did was kind of help them get in a space to have these kind of conversations. And I thought that was odd. And usually I'm all for support of people, you know, being free with their sexuality and talking about that. But I was like, sis, bro, cuz it's a very easy solution here. Go to your partner and say, I want to make you orgasm. One, the thing is, sis might never even had orgasm. No. Like, I don't know, that blows some men's mind. Like, some women don't have orgasms. And if that's the issue, like, if that's the thing, not an issue, I should say, if that's what it is, like, that's a totally different conversation than women who have had orgasms.
And you just haven't had
And you, come on. And then you can, but you can work through either one. So if she hasn't had one with you, that's really about y'all focusing on what that looks like. And if she hasn't had one at all, is one asking her, is it something you want to explore? Or if that's not a priority for her, it might not even be a priority for her. And if it is, there's ways that you can figure out how to make that happen.
True.
So that's the only part of the series that I was like, what? Should I get into sexological body working and run support groups? I mean, I don't think I want a vagina map.
Were you on a penis map?
No.
Baby, I don't know if you want to touch all those random
That's
penises.
Why I said it's too much. It's too many things. Or the thing, it's not even about touching it, right? Because I would definitely, business, strictly financial. But after a while, some of those questions, because I can imagine you get the same questions over and over.
Well, you know what? Well, I hope you
like
would
he
know
had
why.
A puppet with a vagina on it. And was like, this is this spot and this is that spot. It's just in the age of the internet, it just surprises me people haven't Googled it.
Well, you know why, right?
Why?
It's religion.
Yeah, they just said it was a lot of
But it is. When you come down to like,
maybe that's what should be my slant.
The religious community has really put a
damper
on sex.
Really?
Yes. Like, think about it. Like, they don't want you to be sexually liberated. Even when you marry, they still like, you only have sex in the dark.
Who says that? Who says that? Where is that in the Bible, or where pastor is saying that?
I know it ain't nowhere in the Bible, but this is what your pastors and people.
Who says no one has ever said that to me?
Preconceived notions of what sex looks like for religious people.
Maybe I should come out and be like, sex can be amazing. Because what do you say? You know, we have a culture that's very sex negative, and I agree.
Yeah, and that's because of religion. Yeah. I think so. Because religion is the people that, the religious folks is the people that put all these negative stereotypes and try to harm people and everything else when it comes to
doing to do.
Yeah. Cool. Think about it. Mm-hmm. That's why this whole hoopla about the rainbow community, because the religious folks is trying to put this shit on you.
Yeah.
And ain't nowhere in nobody's book said anything about anything.
Yeah, that you cast to hell because that's Wednesday. Absolutely. Just because it's Apple and Adam and Eve, ain't nobody never said it couldn't be nothing else. Yeah.
But be the same motherfuckers that's doing what?
Come on.
Touching up on them boys.
Touching up on kids and dogs.
Kids, boys, dogs, goats, birds and everything. And all this other stuff.
Yeah. You right. I ain't say you lying.
But be the first one to cast the stone. So yeah, that's what I think.
So it was just, that was the only part that I was strange. Like, why are you in this men's circle?
And don't y'all come for me, because I know it ain't all y'all religious motherfuckers.
It's definitely not everyone.
It's not
I think
all
our
y'all
listeners
religious
know
motherfuckers.
it's not everyone.
Most of them. I'm talking in general.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all niggas to be sending me emails.
Dear, I am a liberated Christian. They send you a picture of them naked.
Right. Because you'll get these block hands.
No, but I think it's an honest conversation we need to have in the Christianity. Like, is there a section, like, I guess you won't go to a black church, and you know they've been having like, okay, this is the men's, not the choir, but like the men's support system, the women's, the couple ministry. Is there a sexual ministry in the church? Come on.
No, it's not.
I would be the first nigga to sign up if they was like, we're hosting a sexual, what would you call it? Intimacy ministry.
Yeah.
What do you think about teaching to my church? I would like to teach an intimacy.
But I even think another good example is
that's true.
You know that meme where that woman was talking about how she delivered?
Yeah.
And talking about how she was being fast and licking on balls.
You're
and
right.
Kissing men.
And they took the mic
took the microphone away from her.
And they should have let her
story and speaking her shit, but they was being so damn prude because that's what religious motherfuckers do.
Yeah.
And took that shit away and they ain't gonna say God bless you, but they ain't hug that sister and let that sister know that we here for you and try to give her no support. Her ass was just up there shamed. And that's what they try to do. They try to shame motherfuckers.
You gotta tell them the Instagram what you talking about.
Huh?
Are you gonna post it? You gotta tell them the Instagram what you're talking about.
Y'all seen it.
Where'd it go, Neil?
Let me find it on Instagram.
Like, it started off where it looks like it's a testimony service or something, and she's talking about what she done did, and she's like, I used to be in these streets, and they were like, yes, sister. I used to be a prostitute. And they was like, yes, sister. She said, I used to lick on balls. They was like, oh. I used to suck on dick. Everyone was like, oh. And then she said something else, and the pastor just took the mic and walked away. It was like, and then she looked at him like, motherfucker. Where, of course, maybe we don't want to be talking about dicks and balls and licking balls because there's children in there. But it is a way you could have validated her experience, right?
Yeah.
It's a way you could have been like, thank you, sis, for sharing that. Like, the pastor didn't, if they took the mic from her by, taking her voice, right? The pastor just came on and validated to say, thank you, sister. We know you on a journey. We know you've had a lot of ups and downs, but we're glad you're here. We support you. And then that's when you call the mothers over and all white to be like, go talk to that sister after, right? It's a way you could have did it. And they chose not to.
No, they just left her ass out there hanging. Because that's what religious motherfuckers do.
And then the last piece of it was then she finally got back to the East Coast, and there's someone called Dr. M. And he came, and what he do is strictly offer jobs to, happy endings to women. And like, that's what he was saying. He's like, it ain't no chakras here. Ain't no medicinal. You can't charge this to the insurance. What I do, I come and I help you bust nuts. Sometimes it's a big one. Sometimes it's a little one. Sometimes it's just feelings of pleasure. I charge by the fucking hour. Like, but why is that such a bad thing? Do you know what I'm saying?
It ain't. I found the meme, but we can move on.
If you would to play it, you can.
Okay.
You really about to play it?
It's only 20 seconds long.
Okay, go ahead and play it. So this
Scoop, laying up means out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth, licking his balls.
And then what they do? And then they took the microphone away from her ass.
That's my aunt in the back. Oh, ain't that the famous black woman? Oh,
and then took the microphone away from her, and she just up there in shame.
I mean, she ain't little shame. She walked away, looked like she definitely said kick rocks.
She was up there in shame.
But it's better ways to handle that. Like, if you're supposed to be accepting of all people, and why is that such a shame? And but other folks can come then turn around and talk about what they done did with drugs and everything else, or gambling. Like, that's again. So how are we saying which sin is worse? But again, going back to the woman, so she finally found her Mr. M, and she finally got her nut. But I thought it was just more of a question of, the openness for women. Like, why isn't this there for us? And you say it's a religion, honey.
I think it's religion, but I also think that, it's all these preconceived notions. Because you think about it, a dude is more likely well, first of all, y'all got a lot of moving parts down there.
A lot of intimate parts.
Yeah, a lot of intimate parts. Y'all got innies and shit. We got outies. So it's a lot more easier for a man to whip out his penis and have somebody rub on it and no harm, no foul. Just massage.
But with us, it's not.
But with y'all, there's a lot going on down there. So, but I also think about, men are just more likely to be like, here, rub it, than women. I personally think. Because if you even think about it, Naomi, would you go get a happy massage? Would you go get a happy ending?
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, like, I think I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I could relax enough to get it. Right? Because like you said, I'm worried about germs.
Yeah. Like, y'all worried about all types of other moving parts.
Y'all nasty niggas don't care.
Y'all worrying about moving parts. Y'all worrying about germs. Y'all thinking about smell. Infections and fingernail length.
I mean, maybe if they use like latex gloves.
And whether or not they wash their hands.
Yeah. I am.
So I think it's just a lot of other things that a woman have to worry about with their parts versus a man, and just having somebody rub up on it.
And it ain't no fear.
No.
Have you ever had a friend Or have you ever got a happy ending from a massage anywhere?
I was about to get one.
What?
So I went on this.
What year? What year?
I'm about to tell you. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I don't know this story.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
So, my senior year in high school, I go on this football, like when you go to a different college and like see the college and things that sort.
Yeah.
So like a visit. That's what they used to call them. So I went for a visit, right? And they put us in this hotel, and the cheerleaders came over, and we kicked it, blah blah blah, and then me and this my roommate, well, not even my roommate, but the guy next door to me, both of us went to the same high school. So he's like, man, we hungry. So we walking around and we seen like this Chinese massage. Mm-hmm. So there's like, how old are you? And we lying and shit like 21.
Oh my
so
God.
We up in there get it. And so we get this massage, right?
Yes.
And then she's like, happy ending, $50 extra.
What?
Yeah.
And what y'all niggas do?
And I was like, I only got $25.
Oh. Well, no happy ending.
No happy ending. So I was close.
Did anybody get it?
I was $25 short from getting a happy ending.
Did anybody do it?
No.
Oh, scary.
No, it was scary.
How did the person ask? Like, just like it was like she just asked, did you want aromatherapy?
No, she was like, so it was an Asian woman. She's like, would you like special? And like, I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. I'm like, yeah, give me everything. Give me all the specials. I don't know what the fuck. And then she's like, it's $50 more.
And you was like, for what?
Happy special. And she had to repeat it like 4 times. So like, happy special. I only got $25.
If you had the other 25, would you did it?
Hell yeah.
Are you sick?
Mm-hmm. She was cute too.
Oh my God. Nero.
She was young. She was like.
Hopefully 18.
She was like 22-ish.
Child. So Nero challenged that if women we even really want it. We just want equal equity.
Right.
We want the option to
you
have
just want
it.
the option to do it. And there's going to be people out there that's going to be offering these happy endings for women, and y'all ain't going to even do it. They're going to go out of business. Versus men and rape culture. Yes, we want a stranger woman rubbing on our penis.
I just thought it was interesting. It's something that I never thought of until she brought this to my attention to say, yeah, I guess that's nothing I never thought of. And even when you ask would I get it, I don't know. Like, it'll have to be a lot of, like you said, I think I have too many, I don't know.
It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things. For men, y'all can just put on the condom or get a rubber glove, put some lube on, and go at it.
I guess you can do the same thing for women, too. Mm-hmm. Just put on a rubber glove and go about your business.
And go at it.
Yeah. Just something to think about. What's y'all thoughts? Y'all ever have a happy ending? What's y'all story with the happy ending? Women, have y'all ever had a happy ending? Do y'all want a happy ending?
All right.
I want equity for it.
You want the option to have a happy ending?
Yes. And use some essential oils or something?
Okay.
And coconut oil?
Niggas gonna be going out of business.
But it is true. It is unfair. And I think it's just, we're talking about the happy ending because of this episode. But I think just all around it's something, that's missing. It's not equity when it comes to sexual expression when it comes to women.
But I told you, go back to religion.
All right. Anything else, Nero?
No, I think that's it, man. I wish y'all well for all y'all women out there that want to get happy endings. I hope y'all able to achieve.
Well, if you just Google Dr. M, he seems legit. He in New York, and go ahead.
There was a website that you can go to that had like all the places you can get happy endings at. It was like something map.
No, don't type it in. Come on, Nero, close us on out.
Alrighty.
Why are you interested in happy? Is a happy ending a form of cheating? That's micro cheating.
Is it micro cheating?
That is absolutely micro cheating.
Why is that micro cheating?
I guess if you don't tell your partner, it's micro cheating.
So if you tell your partner, it's not micro cheating,
and they approve.
Okay. To submit
Would
your
you want to get
lackluster.
a happy ending ever?
From who?
Bye. Go ahead and close this out. Close this out.
To submit your Black Love Story, go to blacklovematters.com/love story to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk. Shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave a comment about anything that we talked about, go to the website, Black Love Matters, blacklovematters.com. Remember, that's Black with no K. We got that SoundCloud. And you also got that voicemails, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace. You want a sex worker?
What?
A sexological happy ending.
Sure, why not?
Bye.